Hey guys, Looks by Honey here and welcome to my channel. I've got this look for you. Hope you like it. This is my autumn look. This is my fall look. Hope you like it. It took a while to get this done, but if you want to see how I got this done, then please keep watching. For the eyeshadow base, I'm going in with my L.A.Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Creamy Beige. Just gonna apply that to my lids. To blend that, I'm going in with my Ecotools Beauty Sponge. Now that we're done with that, to set that, I'm going in with my Dior Loose Powder. This is in the shade 030 Medium Beige. To make our shadow, the application of our shadow more easier, I'm going in with this Mimsy eye pad. It's really nice. You stick it on the side of your outer V, underneath, just underneath your lower lash line and close to your brows, not on top of your brows, just like that. The eyeshadow I'm using for today is Value Maker's Glitter and Eyeshadow Palette. And I'm going in with that shade right there. I'm using that as my transition. I've not used that as my transition before. The first time, let's try something new, innit? Starting from the outer V, I'm already starting to create my wing because I'm doing a cut crease. So now that I've already defined my wing, I'm gonna bring it in. But concentrating on the outer V because that's where I want that shade to pop more, but because this is a transition, we don't want to apply that much. But on the outer V, yes. Alright, now slowly working my way in, going back to the outer V. Now just sweeping it into the inner corner of my eyes. I'm taking it close to the brow bone on my inner corner area. I've used much of the product on my outer V, so there is not much remaining, so you can just play with the brush around here. Just sweep it, applying it in a circular motion. Now on the outer V, you just want to sweep it like that and feather it out at once. Back in that shade. Now this time I'm going underneath where I applied the first eyeshadow, which is the same shade as well, but not on top, you know, trying to create that transition. Starting from the outer V. Since we've applied much of the product there, now begin to work our way into the, you begin to work the shadow right into the inner corner. Don't go more further, just around this area. That's where you want the products, much of the product on that area. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm trying to explain something to you guys. Now sweeping it in, just back and front, in a sweeping motion. Now that we're done with that, I'm going to use the darkest shade here, which is this. I'm going to use that underneath the place where I applied the first shade, starting from the outer V. Then sweeping it into the crease. Just on top of the crease, just on top, right? Going back to the outer V, going back to the inner corner. Now sweeping it into the inner corner. In that same sweeping motion. Back in that same dark shade, starting from the outer V. Now sweeping it into the inner corner. Just go back and front to the outer V and the middle of your eyes, just like that. Now sweep it into the inner corner. When there is less product on your brush, just use it to sweep into the inner corner of your eyes. There's a different color now. The transition is there and that red shade is there. It's just gonna be nice when you cut your crease. Now that we're done with that, to cut my crease, I'm going in with the same L.A.Girl in creamy beige, and I'm gonna put that on the back of my hand. To cut my crease is my BTYMS brush. Now that I'm done with my crease, I'm going right in with that shade. And the brush I'm using to apply that is my You Spicy brush in the number 23. Just want to use the shade to set that concealer. I'm not taking it to the outer V of my eyes because I'm going to be applying other shades right there. Outer V of my eyes, I'm going to apply that shade right there. I'm as well using it to set that concealer. And the brush I'm using to apply this is my Loreal brush. This is angled detail brush. On top of that, I'm going in with my 590 Sleek palette Bad Girl, and I'm taking the shade Underground, which is that, and I'm applying that close to where I did my where I winged my eyes. I'm using this flat brush to apply that shade. I'm beginning to bring it into my inner corner just a bit, not too further. Going in with that same shade. I'm applying that close to the dark shade. Now I'm going in with that shade right there, applying it close to where I applied that other shade. And I'm using this pencil brush by Loreal. This is detailed pencil brush. I'm just going to be putting my glitter, and the glitter I'm using for today is W7 Lash and Line Glitter Mascara. You have to shake it before using it. It has that pencil, the applicator. So that's what I'm using to apply the glitter. I'm applying the glitter on my crease in between the two different shades. This glitter is very nice and is affordable. Now that we're done with that, I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other eyes. I'm done with this eyes. The only thing I added on this eyes is my liner, and the liner I used is Maybelline gel liner. I used to apply that is my Fashion Beige brush, which is that, and I use my Lancome liner to get that shape over there. So I'm just gonna apply it to the same eyes, starting off with the Lancome. So I'm using my Fashion Base liner. Has this pencil. It's like a pencil brush, but very tiny. It's good for liner. So I'm just connecting it to that black shade over there. Right back into that sleek palette, the Bad Girl. I'm taking those two shades over there, and what I'm using to apply that, it's my flat brush. What I'm just gonna do is to use it to diffuse that liner to make it look smoky. I'm just gonna smoke it out. I don't want that line to be there. I'm just gonna be taking off the stuff right here now. See that? Nice and clean. The primer I'm using for today is Garnier 5 Seconds Perfect Blur. This is affordable and this is really nice. I'm going to be applying it on my T-zones. The foundation I'm using for today is EX1 in the shade 10. For my concealer, I'm going in with my Rimmel. And this is a soft beige, number 040. I'm going in with my L.A.Girl Toffee. And I'm going to use it to shape in my liner, just to take off that white bit there. I'm going in with my Dior Loose Powder to set that properly. Now to dust that off, I'm going in with my BTYMS brush. For my bronzer, I'm going in with the Dazzle in the shade Dark. This is it, Dazzle. For the highlighter, I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics by Bill, and I'm taking that shade right there, that one, because I really don't want this to be that much, but I could use that one. Can I? I've not been sleeping, unbelievable. Look at the bags under my eyes. For my blush, I'm going in with my Blackup. This is kind of orange. What I'm using to apply that is my Anjou brush. What I use to apply my bronzer and my highlighter, the highlighter brush is Morphe, and the bronzer brush, it's my BTYMS brush. So I'm taking a bit of that just on the temple of my cheek, not too much because this is really pigmented. You want to use the side of your brush, not on top of it. And that way you just sweep it in. Now underneath my eyes, I'm going back in with my Maybelline gel liner with my Fashion Base brush, and I'm just going to sweep this underneath my eyes. I'm going to use this. I'm just applying it to my lash line. Amora brush. This is an angle detailer brush, and I'm going right back in that Value Makers eyeshadow palette, And I'm gonna take that dark shade right over there, that one. I'm gonna apply it in the inner corner of my eyes. I'm just gonna use it to make I don't know what to call it, but just gonna use it to wing. Nice. Gonna use it to sweep that liner. I'm gonna take this brush right here. I'm gonna use it just to diffuse the harsh lines, just to diffuse the lines to make it look natural a bit. Now with that same flat brush we're using applying the dark shadow, I'm gonna use it to smoke out that black liner, just to make your eyes look nice a bit. Now in between there, I just feel like applying something different, so I'm going in with my white eye pencil liner. This is by Attirance. Mascara, I'm going in with my Loreal. This is Volume Million Lash. It's very nice. You have to try this out. Lashes I'm using for today, it's my Social Eyes in the style Minx. For the lipstick, I'm going in with my Revlon lipstick. This is 675 HD Infatuation Attirance. I'm just gonna pop that on my lips. So I normally go back with my brush to blend everything together. Now for my setting spray, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Spray Fixing Mist. I'm just gonna spray this on my face. Alright, this is the finished look, guys. Hope you like this look. I don't know, but I think it's too much. Playing with all those colors. This is it, and the glitter is just nice. Number 7 glitter, it's awesome and it's affordable. It's cheap, so cheap, unbelievable. This is really nice. I'm loving this look. It's nice. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video. Bye.